Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another scene in the Living World of Darkness, Rage Across New York. Where Chucky loves you. Today we set our scene in the umbra of the Sept. More specifically around Maebhs. What's it called? Cabin? Yes, let's go with cabin. Around Maebhs' cabin, like almost overnight. Well, not around Maebhs' cabin, but it's more like around the umbra, but most specifically Maebhs' cabin, almost overnight, there have dolls have appeared. They are hanging on trees or in the porch or in other such things, and they're completely wrapped up in white wool string. They kind of look like mummies.
Well then, doubtlessly Maeve has emerged this morning to tend to the plants, all that stuff. They are soon to be transplanted into a proper garden. And in light of the fact that, well, Monday is the day that she attends to a chiminage for Dove, she will probably step across without much of a thought. And once she has finished facing across into the umbra, probably looking up and spotting one of the white dolls that is higher up in a tree and thinking, oh, that must be one of the that's not a dove. She'll pause.
They all say for Maeve.
Blink. Start looking around herself rapidly, growing visibly more alarmed as she sees more and more and more of these dolls on the porch amidst her gardening plants, in the trees, probably one hanging from one of the hummingbird feeders or something, who knows, and kind of gives a squeak of an alarm initially, and just assesses where they are, how close they are, finally moves up to the nearest, which is probably in one of her flower pots, and looks it over pretty thoroughly before even picking it up.
You can see that maybe behind one of the house, this one is wrapped really completely, and you can see like a sort of like letter behind the wrappings.
And she kind of wrinkles her nose. Is the little for Maeve written like on the wrappings? Is there a note pinned to them?
For Maeve is written on the wrappings.
And she'll so she'll, after poking it once to make sure it's not gonna like bite her or something, she'll pick it up, knit her brow, and seeing the little bit of lettering underneath, will start to unwrap it and gingerly unwind it to avoid damaging whatever's inside.
In capital letters, she'll read dead.
And this is on a doll. Are these like...
These are on the dolls.
Are these like fabric dolls? What kind of dolls are they?
Dolls.
Just all manner of dolls.
All manner of dolls.
And she will become consternated by the fact that this has dead written on it. And she'll probably kind of glance around, set it gingerly on one of the steps to the porch, and begin hurriedly to go about the process of collecting all of the others from where they hang.
Others say betrayed, left alone, choking, abandoned, suffocating, can't breathe.
While she is collecting them, she's keeping an eye out. And I mean, they're in the umbra, so she has to assume it was done in the umbra. So she's kind of keeping an eye out for telltale little things that might have gotten caught by whoever put them up there, like bits of fur or just any sort of little telltale signs of what left these or who.
Do you have investigation?
I believe I do. Hold on, my computer restarted, so it's not open. All right. You 2-page. I do have investigation.
Okay.
So I will roll 6 dice. And do pretty gosh darn well.
Nice. Wow, that is actually really good. You managed to find some footprints, and a lock of, what would it be, like maybe some hair.
What color hair?
Brown-ish.
She's going to very carefully retrieve that after noting precisely where it is, probably jabbing a stick into the ground to mark it.
I mean, a lot of people come and go around this area, so
It's true. And kind of snuffle at it, I guess. What do you roll for something like that? See if she recognizes the scent of whoever it is.
perception alertness, perception survival, or primal urge.
I will take either survival or primal urge.
Okay. It'll be at a difficulty 7.
Okay. We'll go with survival, I guess, to catch a mundane scent. 1, 2, 3. Nope, 2.
2 successes. What would this person smell like? I have no clue. Well, hold on, let me ask the person.
I'm assuming this doesn't smell like overwhelmingly like animal fur or something.
No.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't have that muskiness to it. Although, actually, no, it does have a bit of musk to it. It smells a bit of the earth. Smells a bit of, but like, you know, tree roots have that particular scent when you dig them up.
Mm-hmm.
It smells kind of like that.
She'll woof at it. Again, look concerned, knit her brows. Go and set that on the porch as well. Very carefully tuck it, probably half under the doll she's already opened. And once she's collected them all, we'll go about the process of unwrapping the lot of them and just kind of investigating how they're put together, if they were bought, if they were made.
You can't really tell. Like they were made anyway.
Oh, this is true. It's just whether they're like crudely handmade or if they're something that are like higher quality and thus could have been bought or made by a better craftsman.
They're kind of different. Like some may be handmade, some may be bought. Well, hold on. Let me rephrase it. If they are bought or if they are handmade, they all have like different qualities.
Okay. Huh. And as that level of spirit network kicks in now that she's an adult, she'll kind of glance around to see who all's resident Umbra side, what birds or squirrels or whatever have you happens to be around.
That's a little squirrel there.
And so she'll go to said squirrel and kind of crouch down and bob her head to it. Say hello. I hope you've enjoyed the offerings I've left for you.
I was eating a little nut.
She has a little basin there.
Food. Good food. Food's good.
So, can you maybe help me with something?
Depends.
I don't know when those, and she'll point towards all the dolls she's just collected, were put here. But is there any chance you or someone you know might have seen who or what put them there?
Dolls disappeared. Appeared tonight.
Snake?
Dolls, not snake. Dolls appeared. They're put here, hanging here.
They just appeared?
No, we're hanging here.
Do you know who hung them? Did you see them?
Lesson. Teach.
And she'll bob her head. Thank you very much. Do you know which direction they went?
Lesson.
Thank you. And she'll take a moment to not just to manifest a point of gnosis, but to make a point of infusing it into the collection of nuts and whatnot to make them more wholesome for the spirits.
Nom.
No. And so she'll bob her head again and stand up and go back over to the porch where she's got this pile of really creepy dolls and a bit of hair. And she's going to take a moment and shake herself down into lupus. Because dem sweet bennies. And, let me get that. There we go. And once she has done so, we'll try not to get creeped out. After all, this seems to be a person, not a spirit, so it can't be but so bad, right? And she'll go ahead and toddle up to the porch step and take a proper woof of the fur, and then or the hair, and then meander back towards the various footprints she'd found and the place where the hair was dropped, and waffle a bit there, see if she can catch the trail and start trotting after it. Which I'm going to assume is perception survival.
Or perception prime urge if you feel like it.
Either way, it is the same dice pool. And -2 for being in lupus.
Now that you've had another whiff of it, you can smell okay, so you put the hair next to the dolls, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now that you had another whiff of it, especially with your lupus form, there makes your nose crawl a bit as you smell cigarette smoke.
And you said this was dark hair?
Yeah.
Yep, she's gonna think on that, but she's still gonna follow this trail to see if it leads her anywhere telling, if she can. Because, I mean, there's a handful of people who smoke, but Olaf isn't here. And she can't imagine Garrett would be this indirect.
Okay. You follow along a little trail. It doesn't really last that long because the trail stops a little bit further.
It just stops flat.
Yeah. Could mean a couple of different things.
Taking a moment to glance around, where she is, if she were Tellurian side, would it be veil protected?
No.
Damn it.
Well, let me rephrase. Yes, but the high band is still up.
Yep. So she's going to snort in frustration, kind of glance around. Gonna trot back to where there's a, or actually you said it is veil protected, but the high band. So she'll snap on back to Hamid. And as soon as I can get minicam.
No minicam for you today.
I have all the minicams. So she'll shuffle back over to Hamid. Take a proper look about where she is. And step across. Pull the little mirror out of her pocket.
You taking your time?
Actually, all things considered, instead of blowing another gnosis, I'll go ahead and roll it. It's what? What's primal urge?
To
Can't
step
remember.
sideways?
I can't remember.
To step sideways, you mean?
Yeah.
No, it's straight up gnosis.
Let's see. Gained one back.
Oh, you roll your permanent gnosis.
Okay. Doop, 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 doop. Bloop. I hope the gauntlet's thin. Because all I've got is a 5.
It's Karen. It's okay. It takes you 5 minutes to step sideways.
Okay.
Like just 5 minutes of concentration, staring into the mirror.
If it helps, she has natural channel, so it's negative.
Yes, it'll still be 5 minutes.
Okay. Well, it is what it is. So 5 minutes later, Tellurian side, she's gonna again take a sharp glance around to see if she can find any telltales of the trail picking up again.
Why don't you roll me another perception investigation?
Okie dokie.
This one's going to be diff 8.
Hot damn.
2 successes. Not bad. You find a couple of trails. Like you would imagine, because this is the park after all.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people come and go here, but that about there looks about the same, maybe.
Fuck it, I'm following it. I want to know who's fucking with me and why.
All right. Yeah, all right. All right. All right. Goes out of Central Park.
What?
It goes out of Central Park.
She gets to about the edge of the bawn and just kind of balks. Well, shit. No, fuck it. I did fine before, I'll be fine now. And she'll pull out her phone and very clumsily and with many typos, she has an... Huh?
You have a phone.
Oh, no, it's not dedicated, so she doesn't have it. Derp. It's back at the cabin. Well, crap.
Do you have common sense?
No, that would be too easy.
Okay.
Nope, Nope. 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 I can't even shoot off a text. Not going anywhere and just disappearing without a word. So she'll wander back towards her cabin. And if you don't mind me pulling other people, is probably going to go hunting for Lucas.
I mean, why don't you make me a wits? Let's go with a wits investigation.
Got a 9.
Okay. The trail leads straight into the city.
I
That is impossible to follow.
know. But I want to know. Yeah. She'll finally, she's going to turn and head back into the park. Meander back towards her cabin, looking consternated. And actually, all the dolls and stuff are on Umbra side, so they're not even there, Tellurian, once she gets back to the cabin. And she's gonna take a proper glance about to see if there's any, like, has anyone been fucking with the area or any of her flower pots messed with? Has anything moved to Tellurian's side?
Nope. Everything's exactly the same.
Stubborn face happens. It happens so hard. Nope, going back across. I'm going to find it. I'm going to figure this out. I got this. I can totally do this.
Okay.
And back across she goes like a champ.
All right, that's an instant cross.
Yeah. Bloop.
Boop. So what do you do?
So all of these dolls have some sort of horrific message on them.
Yep.
Do they actually resemble any particular people, or is it just the basic doll?
It's just a basic doll.
You said the writing's in red. Can she snuffle at it? Is it marker or is it coppery tang of blood?
I have no idea.
That's a fair answer. I can't even be mad. Well, whoever it is goes into the city happily enough. God damn it.
Oh, apparently it's marker.
Okay. So it smells like cigarette. Smells like earth. You said it smells like... What were you saying? What kind of roots?
Trees.
All right, she's going to dedicate a small corner of her porch to these dolls for the most part. And let's do something really silly. Let's dedicate one of these bastards to me so I can take it across.
All right.
And I have to glance and see which roll that is. It is... Ooh, hold on a second. Damn. That would have been awesome. Okay. Where's Talisman Dedication? It is Mystic, so what's Rituals? which is 6. May take my time on it since I've got all the time in the world at the moment.
Absolutely.
Bloop. Apparently didn't even need to, but... Ta-da! I have a creepy doll. Great success. And so once she has that, it's time to cross over again and go hunting for people. Is there anything else nearby? Any other particular spirits? Any particular people that she can spot?
Regular people and spirits. Like
Okay.
it's a werewolf, Karen. What do you expect?
Yeah. All right. Should I, once she marches off to involve other people, would you prefer to end this and do another scene when she has them, or shall I just try to pull them in?
I would prefer to end this one here.
All right. Well, then Maeve and her creepy doll are going to go back to the Tellurian, and they're going to go searching for assistance. Because what the crap?
La 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 la.
So I suppose I'll say thank you, ST, for STing. Thank you, Creepers, for creeping. And we will see you next time as I investigate the trail of the creepy dolls.